Hey everybody, welcome to GGS Railways. My name is Greg, this is my YouTube channel. Alright, so if you're looking for a model train video, this is not going to be it. This is for my fellow YouTube creators and anybody that might be curious as to the events of the last few days where our YouTube channel actually got hacked. Somebody stole our YouTube channel. And believe it or not, that's not an uncommon occurrence, and it happens probably a lot more than anybody realizes. It certainly happens a lot more than I realized. And during the process, I found out just how many people fall into this. So, all right. So, what attracts the scammers to a YouTube channel? Well, when you hit the 100,000 mark, you start getting different companies and so forth that will approach you about, wanting to sell you or buy time on your channel, for their products or whatever. So you get offers here and there, and we get about, I don't know, 4 maybe 5 a month, and the offers, they look just like this, and unfortunately this is an example of a scam. This is, once again, this is identically what the sponsors will send you, showing you their products, what they have to offer you, etc. And then, generally speaking, there's a PDF document or something that outlines the terms and, a contract and etc. etc. And once again, this follows that format. This follows that to a T. Unfortunately, one of the things that you click on, the bottom one, where you're getting the contract information and so forth, and you put in a password. Once again, that's not uncommon. Unfortunately, that is not, in fact, a PDF file. That is an executable file, and it doesn't matter how well encrypted or how secure your Google account is. When you click on that link, your Google account is gone, and therefore your YouTube channel is gone. The whole thing with this scam, they don't seem to be after anything except for the YouTube channel. Not that we've seen so far. I mean, we did, cancel everything that was associated with that account, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. Yeah. So, all right. So that's basically what happened and how it happened. So the hackers' goals, what makes them want to do this? I mean, model trains, that doesn't seem like doesn't seem like anything that a YouTube channel that anybody would want to steal, right? But what they're stealing is they want to steal your traffic, people that click on your things. Now our channel, that didn't work out real well for them because it's heavily niched. Videos about how to hack whatever, or how to crack whatever code or whatever are not going to be terribly appealing to any of my audience. So that did not work very well for them. However, that doesn't change the fact that we did, in fact, lose the YouTube channel. And yeah. So, all right, after we figured out that, we had screwed up and, we had lost the channel, what we did was, well, first we panicked. And I want to encourage everybody not to panic. I don't know how Google and YouTube would handle this with smaller channels. I don't know. They said it didn't really seem to ever have a bearing as to the size or whatever. Google certainly wants you to have a safe and happy experience, and of course, everything, and that will be one of the issues I raised here in a minute. Everything is attached to your Google account, so you need to kind of keep that in mind when you form your YouTube channel. I would suggest that you create a separate Gmail account, a separate Google account for your YouTube, and just use it for that. That way, everything in your whole world is not connected to that, like mine was. So yeah, you'll need at least one other Gmail account, and I would suggest 2. We'll talk about that in a minute. So all right, so what we did was we contacted YouTube and Google, and finding the information to contact YouTube and Google, well, I'm just here to tell you that if you're watching this video, you're welcome, because I'm going to save you a whole lot of time. So believe it or not, the technical support, the way that you get your YouTube channel back is you log into x.com, formerly known as Twitter. Yes, I know that sounds crazy. So what you're going to want to do prior to any of this, and I'm skipping around a little bit, I realize that you want to create an x.com, or formerly known as Twitter account, and you want to do it under a different Gmail, Google account then your channel resides on. And the reason for that is because once your Google account is hacked, you won't have access to that. You won't have access to that X.com account. So you'll want to do that, and you'll want to follow. And this is at Team YouTube, and I'll put that here on the I almost called it a slide on the video. And yeah, that's who you want to follow. And make sure that you are familiar with the way that X.com works. I had not used Twitter, X.com in years and years and years, and there's a bit of a learning curve there, guys. I'm an old man. So, all right, yeah, you need to do that. And should your channel get hacked, this is your very first step. You need to send a message to the at Team YouTube, and you simply just say, hey, my YouTube account has been hacked. Can you help? Do not give them any other information. They don't want any other information. If you give your channel name, or your hashtag, or your email address, what it's going to do is they're going to flag that post, and then you're going to get shut down on X.com for, I don't know, it seemed like for us it was 24 hours, because I made that mistake. So don't make that mistake. Just tell them, hey, I need some help, and they're going to send you a private message, and that's the reason that you follow them, because that's the only way they can send you a private message, is if you're following them, and they will take it from there. These people are awesome, guys. I mean, you talk about bending over backwards. Anyway, that's your pipeline to not only YouTube, but it's your pipeline to getting your Google account back as well. It doesn't seem real logical when you stop and think about it, or the way that I'm describing it, but I promise you that's what you're going to do. So all right, so they're going to tell you, go and try to recover your Google account. If you've seen the email or clicked on the email like I showed you at the beginning of the video, I mean, you're required to do that, but I'm just here to tell you that any of the options they're going to present you with, you're not going to get your Google account with those options. These hackers are really, really good. So when they hack the YouTube account or hack the Google account, you have a bunch of different ways to verify yourself. And first thing they do is they change your password, and then they turn off two-factor authentication. They change your recovery phone numbers to two different, I don't know if they're their phone numbers, random phone numbers. Then they generate a new set of security keys. I mean, you've basically just eliminated any way, or they've just eliminated any way to get into your Google account. So it's a very, very effective hack, I'll just tell you. So all right, so when you contact the at Team YouTube on X.com, they're going to ask for an email address that you still have access to. So you'll need, once again, that second or third email address, and you send that to them. They're going to ask you some questions, and they're going to ask you some questions that you're going to scratch your head and wonder how you don't know these things. So all right, so in our case, when by the time they got back to us, our YouTube channel had already been taken down for nefarious conduct and some bad things that the hackers did. And that's just that's what they do. It's not their YouTube channel. They don't care. So first thing they're going to ask you for is your YouTube channel ID. Well, normally you go on YouTube and you can find your YouTube channel ID pretty easily, but once they delist your channel, take it down, guess what? You can't find your channel ID there. So, I mean, there are other ways to do it, but if you write it down, put it in a safe place, send yourself an email, once again, another different Google account, you will save yourself a lot of time and a lot of headaches trying to find your channel ID. I mean, once again, there are other ways to find it, and there's videos out there that tell you how to do that. So the second thing you're going to need if you are monetized, you need your AdSense Pub ID. AdSense Pub number. Hello. That's not easy to say. Who knows that? So once again, that's not terribly easy to find, because the way that you find the AdSense Pub number is you go to your AdSense account. Well, your Google account is down. You have no access to your Google account. So guess what you can't get? So once again, there is a workaround. There is a way to find it, and you can find that information on YouTube. I found mine just because I still had access to the history of my emails and one of my statements, my what do you call it? The monthly statements, whatever, had the Pub ID on it, and that's the only reason I was able to find it. So, so all right. The third thing they're going to ask you is places that you may have uploaded a video outside of your local area, and I actually think this this is the only reason or one of the only reasons we got our YouTube account back, is because I went on vacation. I went to Tennessee, and I uploaded a video from Tennessee, and I'm the only person that would know that. So yeah, I think that was information that was key to getting the account back. Obviously, the more that you know about your account, and I think a lot of us just kind of upload our stuff, and we don't think a lot about it. But yeah, that's something that you need to know, or something you need to be cognizant of, something that needs to be kind of top of mind. Of course, you need to know your IP address. That's not that difficult to find. In my case, when I went to do the IP address lookup, somehow the hacker had changed my IP address on my computer. What was last found was India. So I'm pretty sure that this hack probably comes out of India. Of course, just as soon as I refreshed, it came back to my IP address. So anyway, that's interesting. I'm not an internet guru, so I don't know exactly what that means, or what they did, or anyway. So all right, so the one of the last things that you're going to need, and if you guys tweak your video titles, you will probably feel my pain on this. Unfortunately, the last video that I did was super easy on the title, and I didn't tweak it. The title, you need to know the title of the last video you uploaded. So if you use something like vidIQ or whatever, and you do generate more captivating title or whatever, and it changes your title, you may go, yeah, that sounds good. You look at your SEO score, and you go on. But do you remember what that title was? Do you remember what it changed it to? So I have kind of a workaround for that, or I've implemented a workaround. And fortunately, I started kind of doing this, and that's the only reason that I was able to provide them with that, is that I saw a tip that you should name your files after you create them to whatever the title is of the video that you're putting out there. And I did that. That saved me. That saved me on that. So all right, that's information you need to know, you guys. Once you recover your Google account, you're well on your way. Recovering the YouTube account is, I won't say it's more difficult, but it's a little more, well, for me, it was a little more unnerving, because, that's kind of my baby. I mean, 441 videos, 108,000 subscribers. And I'm just wondering, what are they doing to my poor subscribers? What's going on? But I mean, I don't think the YouTube channel was up for more than maybe a couple of hours under the hackers, because I mean, they just were so out there on the stuff that they were posting. Now, they didn't delete all my videos. They didn't do a lot of things that I thought they probably could have done. So I guess I'll thank them for that, because that's a lot of work. That's a lot of things. One of the things that I thought about, one of the things that I was thinking about doing was, well, I have all the videos. I can repost them. But if you post videos, you tweak the titles, you tweak the descriptions. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of work, guys. So yeah, it's worth protecting. So, all right, what else can I tell you? Oh, I was going to tell you about the YouTube process. So, once again, you start with @TeamYouTube on x.com. Once again, I'll put the hashtag or whatever you call it, their address right here, and that's how you get to them on x.com, and you follow them. Anyway, once you get the they'll work with Google, and they'll get you your Google account back. Now, getting the YouTube account back, you're gonna pull out a few hairs, because the first thing they're gonna want you to do is try to recover your account by doing an appeal or whatever, because it's gonna get taken down, guys. I mean, they're not they're not stealing your account to post videos of berries and ponies and good stuff, trades. They're not doing that. So you're going to do that, and you're going to get a message, and you may cringe at the message. Now, just keep in mind that they're sending the message to whomever posted those things. I mean, mine sounded kind of like a lecture. It was like, you've continuously and blatantly posted all these bad things, and you're a bad person, and your YouTube account will never be back on. I mean, it said your YouTube account will never be back on YouTube. And I took that a little personally, and I thought, well, did the hackers do something that has permanently got my YouTube account banned? And I mean, actually, they had, but fortunately, using the information that I told you that you need, I was able to confirm that, this is my YouTube account. And no, I just post boring videos of trades. I mean, not boring. They're not boring, but I mean, tame. There you go, tame videos. And we're not we're not posting how to hack or build bombs or whatever it is they're posting that so offended YouTube. So all right, so after you do that, you're gonna have to go back to the X.com, formerly known as Twitter, to the @Team YouTube and say, hey, I still can't recover my YouTube channel, and they're going to send you some stuff. That's when you'll need your IP address. Did you upload videos from any other place? And I mean, just be patient with them, guys, because I mean, they really try hard. Now, one of the things, and I alluded to this at the first of the video, that I learned was that this is a big problem. I mean, this is a bigger problem than probably any of you watching this video could have ever possibly imagined. When you subscribe to the @Team YouTube, you're going to see these requests, and I mean, the request for help comes in at such a pace that, I mean, it will make your head spin. I mean, I'm talking about just people that, hey, my channel got hacked. And I mean, probably that day I saw 400. I mean, I'd say that's actually a conservative estimate. A request for, please help me. I'm a nonprofit. We can't lose this channel. Blah blah blah. I mean, it's a horrible thing, guys. And unfortunately, it's just like I said. It's something that looks very normal that comes to you. That unless you're some sort of technical genius, you're gonna look at it. You're gonna consider it, and just as soon as you click that link, yep, there it goes. So, all right, guys, good luck to everybody, and I hope that this never, ever happens to you. I don't ever care for this to happen to me again. This was not fun. This was not good. I mean, so, I say it wasn't fun for me. This isn't how I make my living. This isn't, this doesn't put, food on my table or anything like that. I mean, I'm sure the hackers were very, very, very unimpressed with my numbers as far as the money part goes. I mean, we're a niche, and we're a niche down niche at that. And yeah, so anyway, all right, guys, I think that's about it. Once again, my sincere apologies if this has happened to you. Obviously I didn't do it, but this is something you have to be patient through, and I hope that you will get your channel back. I feel like we probably got this YouTube channel back basically for a bunch of persistence on my part, and just a lot of really good help on the part of YouTube. I don't know that if we would have gotten the channel, well, I know we wouldn't have gotten the channel back if it hadn't been for the help of the team on X.com. And once again, here is the information you need to add them on X.com. Once again, do not add this to your primary X.com account should you have one for your YouTube account, or the same email address, because you won't be able to access it. As a matter of fact, it's going to be a little unnerving, guys, when they turn off that Google account. You realize just how many things are attached to that Google account. I mean, some of your software. I mean, my editing software wouldn't open. My music licensing was all crazy, and I mean, it just I wasn't able to get to the information I needed. I had to change bank passwords, had to cancel a couple of credit cards. I mean, it's a big deal, guys. It's really a big deal. So be careful, and I wish you the best. GGS Throwaways out.